Maybe this works this time. Ah, hello. Excellent. Windows had to update a video driver, so that means my sound settings got messed up. Oops.
Of course.
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again. It is Wednesday. That means it is time for Dungeons and Dragons. I am your anything but humble dungeon master, Ignatius Torlin. And with me, we have everybody. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yes, welcome. Just a second here. I need to get the music rolling.
Still really, really happy with that overlay.
Yeah, it's really nice looking.
Heck yeah, it looks amazing.
I like that it even has like all of our stats just like listed. It's very viewer friendly.
Oh, yeah.
Very viewer friendly. All right, everybody.
Cool.
Very viewer friendly. All right, everybody.
Oh.
Very viewer friendly. Oops. I just opened up the thing to check and see the stream was going, and we got a little bit of backplay going there. It's all right. Don't worry about it. I need to move this map slightly.
And share it.
And share it, yes. Share the map for everybody. All right then, last week, our mighty adventurers dealt with an undead menace who had killed the Council of Kalaman, everyone who was in attendance, at the very least. So fortunately, the military leader was out and about, doing some military leader stuff. However, attacking the undead menace in the town was but a ruse to buy time for the Death Knight, Lord Soth, to make his way through the catacombs. He just smashed his way through the catacombs, down into here, to steal the cataclysmic flame.
That's what all that was.
That's what all that was. Our adventurers arrived too late to stop him, but arrived just in time for Knight Sarlamir to punch his way out of his coffin. And to initiate combat, I'm going to need everybody to please roll initiative.
It begins.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Initiative.
That's a very good question. Is a group of raccoons a masquerade?
It's a nursery. I had to look it up.
Oh.
Huh.
A nursery of raccoons. That's adorable. All right, then. We're going to begin this as Knight Sarlamir punches his way out of his casket and crawls out. And he speaks to you all in a voice just ragged with the passing of time and eons. And he says, "You must stop me. I cannot control myself. Lord Soth has done this to me. He compels me to come to the site of my dishonor. Please, you must end this mockery of life." And we start combat with Stripey.
Much obliged, sir. We shall take care of your unfortunate problem. And I take out take out my flute and doot a little ditty about knives. Knives all around his body, slashing and poking.
Knives, slashing, and poking. That's very good.
Okay, where's it? Yeah, so that'll be just there when his turn starts.
All right. I'll just put a little square of clouded daggers is in that square there. Beautiful. That is your turn. Are you going to give anyone bardic inspiration or anything?
Only got one left. I'm gonna chill on it.
All right then. You chill on your bardic inspiration, not moving anywhere.
Oh, where the heck am I? I'm over there. Okay. No, I don't need to go anywhere.
All right then. Then the next in the order is Buster Fayfist.
All right. I swing.
It's a 14. Is unfortunately a miss against Knight Sarlamir.
Swing again.
13 will also be a miss against Knight Sarlamir.
And was the back end. Man.
14, 13, 12.
12.
Okay, so you like go swing, and like you're a good fighter, but this is just a matter of you're fighting one of the greatest knights of Salamnia as he parries and blocks each blow. He's the greatest knight of his time. And he says, I need you to bring your all to bear. And that's just it. And next is his turn. And he needs to make a save, right? Stripey.
Oh, against the cloud.
Mhm.
Let's see. No. It just damages him.
It just damages him. Okay then. Please roll the damage that he gets. Alright, we've got 12 damage. That was nice. That was almost max damage on most of those dice. So the blades, like, cut into his undead flesh. And because of the magic, he takes excessive damage.
Excessive.
Nice.
Well, not excessive damage. Actually, it looks like he doesn't have resistances. One second here. Up.
Well, to be fair, that was magic damage.
It was magic damage. But yeah. Alright, well, yeah, his turn, so he's going to look to you, Buster, and say, I'm going to have to attack you 2 times now, beware!
Oh god, don't. Do you really have to? Oh god.
Yeah, he does.
Goodness. That bonus.
Yeah. He's a good boy. So, first blow hits, and you will be taking a whole bunch of damage. Well, not too much. You're still alive, right? You're still alive, right?
You're
still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Until the second attack hits, which I assume is coming.
It's coming. We'll see. We'll see. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Plus 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why is your armor class 14? What kind of armor do you have?
I should have half plate.
Just a second here. Armor class 12. No, that doesn't seem right at all.
Inventory, half plate. Oh. I see what happened.
It's carried, not worn.
Alright, so try that again.
Well, the first one definitely hits, because that's a 23.
Yeah.
The 14, however, is a miss. Congratulations.
Yeah.
While we're all here, everyone please check and make sure you're wearing your armor, not just carrying it. It's incredibly important.
Yeah.
So chain equipped.
How long is that situation?
Oh, probably days. By days, I
Wow.
mean weeks.
Because I noticed it on our stat sheet.
It's in,
'Cause I was like, you have the lowest AC of the group.
the fighter has the lowest AC of the group because the fighter is built for strength, not dexterity.
Oh wait,
Ooh boy.
equipped. Longsword, silver longsword.
Yeah, you've been using the silver longsword the past few fights.
But okay, my inventory was just carried, not equipped.
Oh, weird. Maybe it was just me thinking about it.
But no, I remember we switched it. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys switched armor for the purposes of the sneakery.
That was the thing. Yeah. So for the last 2 weeks, I guess I had that issue.
Oops.
Hide armor better than leather?
Might be. I think for hide armor it depends on what your stats are.
Oh, that's initiative. Okay.
I gotcha. Okay.
Anyway, so he's attacked. And let's see, he's being like, he wants to die, but I think he has to be compelled to move out of the death square. Yeah. Yeah, so I think he has to, but the good news is that means that, Buster, you get an attack of opportunity as he moves 5, 10, up into where Stripey is. That one was on you. That's not him being a badass, that's you being a fuck-up. I'm sorry. Hang on a second, let's move this over so that we've got a little bit of a... There we go. Better angle on things. Excellent. Next up in the order is Kilb. Kilb Bronze Scale. You have Bless, and you have a Bardic Inspiration that you have not yet used.
Oh. Huh. Wasn't aware. Neat. Well, obviously I will attack him.
Are you gonna use Hunter's Mark?
It's a bonus action, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, I will. Use
Okay.
Hunter's Mark.
Okay, you cast Hunter's Mark. It is now on this son of a gun.
Okay, and he is within 5 meters of somebody. So pack tactics.
You get pack tactics.
Advantage roll.
Roll with advantage.
What's that?
The +4 is the +1d4 is from Bless, because Eggshell is still concentrating on Bless.
Okay.
Anyways, a 28 will hit. So please feel free to roll damage, plus your
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Okay, stop.
Excellent. One arrow, thunk, punches right through his rusty plate mail armor. Second attack.
Oops, I didn't do advantage.
Just roll the second time. 19 will hit for sure, but
Will that make it? I'll just take that.
we'll roll to confirm if you get a crit or not.
True. Okay.
Okay, well, you still hit. Roll for damage with Hunter's Mark. Some extra damage. Excellent. And this is the first round of combat, so you do get Dread Ambusher.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
21 will hit. Roll for damage, plus Dread Ambusher, and... Yes, excellent. So, holy shit!
Those some good rolls.
19
6.
19 points of damage. That's a lot of damage. So yeah, just kill back there is like 1 shot, 1 kill, except 3 shots, 1 kill.
1 turn.
And just pew pew pew, just fires like a motherfucker in a salvo and gets some damage right up on in this undead son of a gun. And that's his turn, I think, unless you're moving.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
All right then. Coming up next in our order then is Landrin.
Yeah. Okay. I think I just need to be on healing duty for the moment because I think this situation's gonna be real dicey real quick. I can tell. If this is really the greatest fighter in the land, or one of, we're gonna have a problem. So
Used to be anyways.
Used to be, maybe still is. It's debatable. We could ask him.
You could ask him.
Yeah. I'm not gonna spend my turn doing that though. All right. I'm gonna move myself over, yeah. And then I think, since I still have a 3rd level spell slot, I'm going to use it for Healing Word on Buster and just kind of hope for the best.
All right then. I will let you know that you will take an attack of opportunity if you move. Are you willing to take that?
Yes, I will.
All right then. So you move all the way over there. And he is going to roll to hit. That will, in fact, do it. And the blade scores across you, and you can feel some of the vitality being drained away from you as this necrotic damage hits you. Quite painfully. You are instantly bloodied. Oh, that's not great. But yeah, go ahead and roll 3rd level spell slot, so that's 3d4 to heal Buster.
Alright. I'm gonna try and stay away from this guy anyway, so hopefully this is the only damage I take for a while.
Wait a second, I'm stupid! I've got a better suggestion. You could use your action to disengage and not take any damage.
Okay, I'll do that then.
And then you use your bonus action to heal. Okay, cool.
And then bonus action to heal. After that, is it still cure power word?
Yeah.
Cure?
Yeah, still healing word.
Alright. Still healing word for 1, 2, 3. There you go, Buster.
A nice little top up as some of the blood just kind of drips upwards from the floor and inserts it back into his veins.
Yeah. Perfect.
An excellent use of a turn. Eggshell.
Nice. Hello.
Hi there.
I'm gonna move up right in his face there, and yeah, I'm just gonna hit. I'm just gonna roll the hit.
All right, roll to hit.
So this guy is undead. So I guess like
He is hells of undead.
Okay.
Let me bring his picture out. Yeah, that won't do it.
Ah.
This is what he looks like. If this isn't undead, something's weird. Something's fucky. If this is the natural state of being for a living thing, that ain't right.
Is it on stream?
Yeah, I did show it on stream.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Here, let me.
Get a Skeletor voice?
No, he doesn't get a Skeletor voice because too many people give the Skeletor voice to Papyrus Undertale.
It's true.
That's true, actually, yeah.
When,
Kind of
Oh, he
played out.
has.
when really, if you listen to it, he's got a bit of a lower beep 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 beep. Bertel Sands is like.
Very true.
But then this guy could have a real Papyrus voice then.
Well, maybe he does. Maybe my voice is real Papyrus.
We'll go with that.
It's funny that he has like a skull on his armor too. It's like he was meant to be a skeleton.
That's a rose.
No, on his shoulder, on his
Oh, on the shoulder, right?
That's on the pauldron. Yeah.
Paul
Yeah.
Diaz.
Yep. Fair.
It used to be a face, but now it became a skull. Anyway, so I'm gonna roll my second attack.
Absolutely, you should roll that second attack. 19! That'll do it.
Okay, so, for all intents and purposes, I'm gonna Divine Smite this gentleman.
Okay, Divine Smite, so he'll get an extra D8. So make sure you hit the 3D8, because I think you're using a first level spell, right?
Yep.
Alrighty.
So, effect, and then... is that gonna work?
It should.
There you go.
There you go. Oh my god.
Oh boy!
Oh, nice.
So,
So the first blow doesn't connect. However, the second blow, in fact, does. For good damage, as you take your blade and you're just like, "Hurrah!" all the way down into him, and holy fire erupts from him, and he lets out a scream of pain and anguish, and he's like, "No, it's okay. This is good. This is good."
he likes the
Right,
pain.
he's into it. Keep doing it.
Is what he wants.
Harder. No.
Not in that way.
Sorry.
Stripey, it's your turn.
This went places.
Oh my god.
All right. His strange kinkiness makes me stop my cloud of daggers dooting on my flute. I'm gonna change the tune. I'm gonna keep dooting, but instead I'm gonna change the tune to something darker.
Ooh,
And,
that worked perfectly. The dramatic note worked perfectly.
Thank you. You're good at this.
I mean, I don't know what they sound like. I just push the buttons.
So yeah, I'll do. What is this? Dissonant Whispers at first level.
All right, first level Dissonant Whispers. What is the save we must make here?
That.
Yeah. All right. That is a failure. Please roll damage. Excellent. He takes damage. Is he immune to being frightened? He is, in fact, not. And he must now use his reaction to flee from you. As far away as he can.
Scary sword near me anyway.
Okay, so, here's some fun facts. He's gonna take 3 attacks of opportunities because he has to run as far away from you as possible. By going 5, 10, 15, 20, like he clambers his way up onto that. So I need all the people that are right there to give attacks of opportunity, please.
Wait, even me?
Yeah.
But,
8.
like holding my flute, what do I do? Kick him in the nads, or like?
Like you are playing on your flute, but at the same time we can assume that like you take the opportunity to smack at him.
All right, if you're letting me do that, I will do that.
Okay.
You got claws.
19, yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, so 21, that does it too.
21 does it as well, so add to you, add to you, add to you. Oops, hang on. All right. He has taken much damage. However, as an undead, you can't really gauge because he's not bleeding.
Yeah.
All right, so you have done a thing. You have used a reaction. Actually, you know what? Technically, Buster, you shouldn't have an attack of opportunity because you already took one against him before your turn. So I will have to remove the damage that you did, which was 8.
Oh, man.
That was my fault. I need to keep track of who's used their reactions. But that is your action. Anything else you want to do now, Stripey?
Let's give Buster some musical encouragement before he goes.
Okay. Use your bonus action to give Buster a piece of bardic inspiration. Doodly doot to doot.
A piece?
Well, you have bardic inspiration. You know what I mean. That's a D8. Oops. No. I didn't want to add to it. I wanted to move the cursor. There we go. All right. And are you going to take any movement this turn?
Nah, I like this spot. It's my spot.
All right then, Buster, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take one step forward. And using inspiration, I swing.
Okay, you need to roll that extra D8.
Oh, D8, right? Sorry.
Yeah, it's bardic
For that.
inspiration. 16 misses, unfortunately.
Fuck.
It sucks that the program keeps track of some things extra, and then we still have to add other things. That kind of sucks.
Well, it's because bardic inspiration, you have to choose when you use it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's not automatic. You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 13 is in fact a miss.
Holy crap!
So is a 16.
Jeez.
I guess he's like, I was a master of the Dragonlance. I know how people with the pole arms fight. That was the word. The speech center of my brain was eaten by a worm.
Hey, if we cut off your arms, can you, like, I don't know, give me some pointers? Jesus Christ.
Probably not. That's not how this works. Anyway, it's his turn now. And he's gonna step on forward, and he's got a blade, so unfortunately he's like, assume that I had reach right now. And he goes in for a lunge. Like he goes for like
Moving into my space?
you can in fact.
Well, I'm gonna.
Well, react to it in the space then. 21. Okay, you roll damage. 11. Okay, take some damage. He still gets the attack off on you,
Yeah, I know.
and like he does like this cool sick like double stab, and he's like, do this but with a pole arm.
Getting some pointers during this fight.
Literally. Oh, I'm dead.
Ooh, and Buster drops. Sorry about that, I'm too good!
He's like, you're pretty good. Stump. Dead.
You're not dead, but you are unconscious. But that's his turn, fortunately, and Kilb, it's now yours.
No. There goes my pack tactics.
Yeah, you don't get pack tactics this time.
I mean, I'll take some shots.
Fire away.
And I should take some shots too. The way this is going.
23 will hit. Roll damage.
I was going to also... Wait, sorry. I'm going to read... Yeah, as a bonus action, I was going to do the Gift of Chromatic Dragon.
Oh yeah, sure, go ahead.
Nifty. Right, and he's still got Hunter's Mark.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you have done 13 damage. Excellent.
Right, and second shot.
Hang on a second.
Oh no! Well, I missed anyway.
Jesus Christ, motherfucker. The first arrow pierces him, and he drops, and his body disintegrates to ash.
Oh.
Because he rolled a 1 on his undead fortitude save.
Oh.
The whole thing is he's supposed to, like, you're supposed to knock him down and he gets up again. But no, Kilb's too good. So...
Kobold's aim is true.
That's the gift of Curdle Mac.
Congratulations. You have killed the ghost or something. Alright, let's see here.
Scrape me up.
Yeah, someone needs to scrape him up.
I got you. Get the dustpan out.
I wasn't turned to ash. That was the other guy.
I thought you said dust him up. I mean, we could try to do that, but yeah.
No, Buster needs a heal.
Yes, no,
Oh.
Buster's getting a heal. I'll use all of my spell slots to bring him back up.
You just need 1 hit point.
If you want to save that, I've got a potion.
I also have lay on hands.
Good. You still have slots, Edge?
No, but I have some leftover points. I can use 1 point.
Yeah, just use 1 point of lay on hands and he can stand up.
Oh, okay.
There
I'll
you
give him
go.
a good berry too.
Okay, so now you have two points of health, Buster. You're ready to take on the most infamous Death Knight in the entire canon of Dungeons and Dragons, right?
I got this.
Do we have time for a short rest?
No. Dang it.
I'll sleep in one of the coffins in here.
Okay, multiple questions. One, we came down here for a Dragonlance. Is it there?
Well, technically you didn't come down here for a Dragonlance. But, hang on here, I need to get to the point in the reference manual. Okay, so... Sarlamir is struck down by a blow from Kilb. The violet flames surrounding his weapon and elsewhere in the catacombs dim and then vanish. Sarlamir smiles, you think? He doesn't really have flesh. But as his body is crumbling away to ash, you can see hints of his spirit beneath it, and he says, "Thank you for not letting me die in dishonor as I did before. You will
Welcome.
need to go to the city of lost names in the northern wastes. That is where Soth beckoned me to go to. You will be expecting me. Please, right the wrong that I made so many years ago. Farewell." And he scatters.
Oh, damn.
So, Buster, you were asking about a Dragonlance. Inside Starlamir's tomb, like as soon as this guy is ash on the breeze, before he's even all the way like Thanos, you're like right in his grave right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on a second, I gotta kill this thing. Delete you. What you find inside of Sarlamir's tomb is the distinctive head of a rusty spear.
Huh.
It's a rusty spearhead. There's no shaft or haft or anything. It's just the spearhead, basically.
Don't touch
Is it
the
magical?
What you looking at in there, Buster?
I think it was a Dragonlance.
I heard someone ask if it was magical. You would need a detect magic spell or identify spell to determine that. Eggshell can identify or can detect magic as a ritual because of his race, if you want to spend 10 minutes doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the threat's gone, so maybe we can spend 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Is it? What's through this hole?
The southern passage, it emerges. If you just take a look through it, it emerges 80 feet up a sheer cliff beneath the walls of Castle Calaman. Below, you can see paved streets and the rooftops of buildings. There's no sign of anyone out there.
So we're not going out that way. Got it. I'm
Eggshell can.
going to with reverence, or at least gentle hands, grab the spear bit and figure out what to do with it later.
Roll for tetanus.
Uh,
I was afraid of that.
You now have super tetanus.
yay.
Anyway, yes, you now have this rusty spearhead. If you said you want to take the time to try and identify this.
Yep.
All right then.
Okay.
Detect magic reveals an aura of evocation magic, though the spearhead has no obvious properties. If you wanted to learn anything more, you will need an identify spell or to attune to it.
I think we take this to Wyhan, what's your name?
Wyhan.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea. You do have several other magical items that you grabbed from things here. You were also given explicit permission from a ghost to take anything you please.
There was an amulet like north of us.
Yes, there was, as well as an axe, I believe.
Yeah, those were in small rooms in a previous area, right?
Yes, up in
Up here.
Up in R3, there are 2 sealed tombs. They're
Maybe Kilb can sneak in.
I have
It's
a crowbar.
well, that might help. They are sealed behind iron bars, so
Oh, that didn't work.
remember, everybody, you do have to go through the passages.
That's what that's what I thought I did.
Yeah, you gotta be kind of precise with it.
Yeah, like it's at an angle, so I went for an angle.
Yeah, no, like
I think it worked at an angle. I just did it.
I have white hips. I got stuck a few times.
I have.
It's the fat Kilb arc.
There we go. He just moved it for me.
Yeah, when in doubt,
Get him out of the
let the DM do it. All right.
Yeah, that tunnel was annoying to input my movements for.
No, that's fine. Okay, here, let's see. What do we got going for us here? So they
Also have some acid.
okay, these are
I can melt off
sealed.
some logs.
These are sealed iron bars.
Okay.
They are immune to poison and psychic damage.
Okay.
That's
Well,
good to know.
I'm glad I can't sink the bars to death.
I didn't hear an immunity to acid.
They did not have an immunity to acid. They are medium-sized objects. They have an AC of 19 and 20 hit points.
Huh.
Is there a switch, pull chain, button,
We just
lever,
beat them to death.
Nope.
or other mechanism?
Nope, no other mechanisms. They are sealed. Like
We
there's not
might need some
there's not
muscle
even
for the.
not even locks. Like it's just like bars built into the son of a bitch.
Can Kilb slip between the bars?
How big is Kilb?
It's like a 2'3".
How broad is Kilb? Do we have a
Before
dummy thick
or
kobold
after?
situation?
How broad currently?
I am 2'3". I am 33 pounds, so I wouldn't imagine I am meaty.
I will take an acrobatics check to see if you can slip in.
Okay,
Oh
I'm
boy.
not proficient in that, but here we go. Nope. Okay.
Yeah, no, you cannot.
Not an acrobatic.
You cannot contort yourself well enough. You are, in fact, too dummy thick to fit your way through there.
Damn.
There's
Well-
nothing we can investigate.
The puzzle is, how do you get through? Do you break your way in? Do you wild shape into a worm your way in?
That was yeah.
To reference the movie? Do you thither hither staff your way in?
If I have,
I have a suggestion before we possibly make a decision. These bars are here, and there's no way to open them that was left here. Like, there's no obvious entrance. Chances are, whatever we do to these bars physically, something else is going to happen.
Possibly.
It's just my guess.
Go ahead and roll some shenanigans for me. I'm gonna say... Everyone just roll me a flat intelligence check.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna lose my 2 hit points somehow.
Oof. Could not have
Oh,
had
I
a
bet.
worse idea.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh, you did checks. I did a save. Oops.
Your check and your save are probably the same thing. Because
How's
Same
everyone doing checks then?
there is a difference because sometimes you're proficient in an intelligence save versus an intelligence check.
Oh, it's on the other side. Okay, I see where it is.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, yeah, Buster and Kilb, you're just like, well, time to fuck up some metal. The way in, if you don't have magic, is to just kind of fuck it up. None of you have Mage Hand, you can't reach through and grab it. If you got a crowbar, I'll accept a strength check to, like, bend some bars.
I
I
got
have a crowbar. I am not strong.
Take that.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? Here we go. That strength check is gonna bend the bars enough that the dummy thick Kilb can make his way in and obtain the things. And
Does the thing like Princess Bride, just sort of puts the hands over. Go ahead.
exactly. Welcome, Alex. All right, so the north tomb contains a skeleton clutching an axe. And this axe has not been rusted, it has not been chipped or anything, so you know it's a magical axe of some sort. You'll need to have it identified to figure out what properties it may or may not have. The southern one, there is an iron amulet shaped like a smith's hammer. I'll let everyone take a religion check against them. Okay, there you go.
Wow.
We got
That is the last one.
some folks who've got some. You recognize this as a holy symbol of Rarox, the god of craft.
Hey everyone, apparently I know who the god of craft is, and that's his magical hammer, or one related to him.
It's his holy symbol, yes.
This amulet?
Yeah.
Wait, is it an amulet or is it a hammer?
It's an amulet in the shape of a hammer.
Oh, interesting.
Indeed.
I could hold on to this.
Yep, it's a holy symbol. You can't technically do anything with it, but
But it could help Colonel Mac out.
I mean, maybe. Does this have the things? This one doesn't have the axe in it. Okay, that's fine. All right. That is all that is in here. If you want to exit,
Yes, please.
Yeah. Good idea.
all right.
Who gets the axe?
Who's proficient in axe?
Not
It's like a battle axe, I believe.
Yeah, I imagine it's like as big as me, so I don't want to be carrying this thing around.
Yeah. Could just out of curiosity, could Buster use it?
Buster could use it
Uh,
because
I know you favor
Buster is a
your form,
fighter.
Yeah.
We could sell it.
You could sell it.
Just loot it and sell it. Yeah. Good idea.
I mean,
Some serious
I don't
gold
know.
pieces there.
selling it seems like a waste. I think I'll take it just like as a backup in case something goes wrong.
Okay. Like I said, you do need to have this identified to figure anything out,
Yeah, we'll just.
or you could attune to it.
I suggest going to Wyham once things calm down and getting stuff identified.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I have some good news for everybody. You will all level up to level 6. But
Yeah.
let's continue on with a little bit of stuff here. Once these cataclysmic flames have faded, the catacombs return to normal. There's no undead or spirits or anything coming to life. They are just empty catacombs. You remember from the vision that was granted to you by the flames that Lord Soth has vanished, taking with him a scepter that was blazing with haunted flames. You are unable to follow him the way that he went, and you must simply assume that he has escaped with his goal intact. He did what he wanted to do, and you weren't able to stop him at all. You do know that he was wanting to head to, or at least he wanted Sarlamir to head to, the northern wastes, to the City of Lost Names. By the time you all emerge from the catacombs, the council room's carnage has mostly been cleared. After several hours, Darrett arrives in Calaman with Marshal Vendry, Lord Bacaris, and the bulk of the city's martial forces. And needless to say, they are all shocked to learn what happened. Marshal Vendry moves swiftly to keep order in the city and to ensure that no more attacks are forthcoming. At the same time, Darrett seeks you all out. And he just kind of asks, "What the hell happened? I was only a couple hours behind you guys. How? The council is dead? How did that happen?"
Undead
missed a lot,
Solomnic
Ripley.
Knights came in, Lord Soth appeared. There's a whole thing.
Excuse me? Did you say Lord Soth?
Yeah.
Oh, about that.
That is some very, very freaky news. I thought he was a myth.
No, very real. And he, I think he took the literal fires of the Cataclysm out from the hidden tomb, but through the council chambers.
Barrett kind of looks around for a chair or a fainting couch or whatever. Kind of doesn't find anything, and he just slumps against the wall, and like the sound of stone on metal grinds as he falls down to his butt against the wall.
One Solemnic Knight survived. I think you found him in the council chambers. And there was a dead one that came back to life down there that told us that Soth was heading for the northern wastes.
Did he say where in the northern wastes?
The City of Lost Names?
Yeah, that was it.
The City of Lost Names. I see. That... That's important information to know. We're going to need to look into this a little bit. Certainly. I've got to be honest. You all look a little like shit. Buster, you especially.
Yeah, that was rough.
You should probably, like, have a nap or something. I'll deal with the marshal here. You should have a rest. Figure out what you guys all want to do. I'll come talk to you guys in a little bit. And we'll see what we're doing from here, cuz the town's leadership has been murdered. We've got the marshal and that's it.
Oh. All right, well, we'll do what we can to help, trying to get some, at least try to get some rest to plan our next move.
Yeah, definitely get some rest first, and then anything you guys all want to do, you can do, and we'll reconvene later. Everyone's gonna have a long rest here. Excellent.
Oh, nice.
Day is it?
Okay.
Pardon?
What time of day is it right now?
You got here in the afternoon and spent a little bit of time going into there, so it's like 5 or 6 around there probably. So if you guys wanted to head to get some stuff identified before the long rest, that's fine. If you want to do it after the long rest, it truly doesn't matter. We're kind of gonna be spitballing here.
Okay.
Yeah, identification would be nice.
Okie dokie then. So you're all going to go find Wyhan. Just give me a second to find her picture.
Spooky lady.
Wyhan, here you go. Wyhan, because Han. Because I said so, Han. So, you all go to Wyhan's shop, and she greets you as you enter. She says, "Oh, hello. What brings you in today? I hear there was something of a ruckus."
You know, undead invasion, Lord Soth appearing as though out of legend, stealing the fires of the Cataclysm, your
No big
entire
deal.
council has been slaughtered. Nothing special. Hey, we got magic shot skis that we need you to look at.
She kind of takes what you said in stride and says, "Oh, I see. Well then, I'm more than happy to assist you in that regard. Since you were kind enough to give me those reagents earlier in the form of the undead corpse, or rather the spectral dragon spooky
It was ashes.
ashes, yes. Point being, I'll be more than happy to assist you in identifying these objects on the house for this one."
Your generosity is appreciated. First, we've
Thank
got
you.
this axe.
And she reaches into a drawer and she pulls out a bag of things and she's just reaching in and she's like, emerald, diamond, amethyst, emerald, sapphire, emerald, amber, emerald. Why do I have so many emeralds? Ah, pearl. Wonderful. And she takes the pearl and uses it to cast the identify spell. And she says, "This appears to be a standard enchanted axe. Gives a wielder a bit more bang for their buck. They're more powerful than they were before. Hits a little bit better, hits a little bit stronger. I'm sure you know the like. Any sort of magic weaponry is pretty standard, yes? I can identify no other specific enchantments on it, so you're not likely to be able to use it to cast a fireball into anything. It's simply a weapon."
That'll do. Kilb, you've got the religious.
I got the amulet.
Yeah, is that amulet anything special?
So I'll reach up and hand her the amulet. Well, I don't think I can reach her hand. I'll just put it on the counter.
You reach up and put it on the counter. And she says, "Ah, yes, this is a holy symbol. I can certainly check and see if it is in fact enchanted beyond its natural capabilities." And she casts the spell again, and she says, "No, this is just a standard holy symbol. Had likely religious import to whoever it belonged to in the first place, but I can't give you anything more than that." She does actually point to the axe, though, and she does say, "You will have to attune to that in order to obtain its advantages." And that is something that's true of all magic weapons.
Right.
So-
do I know how to do that?
Yeah, you just spend a short rest or whatever amount of time with it.
Okay.
Just focusing on it and kind of figuring out how it works and just
Mm-hmm.
I'll cut some logs later.
Is it possible to use a magic weapon without attuning to it and just to kind of take a penalty or anything like that? How does that work?
if you don't attune to a magic weapon, you are able to use it just as base weapon without any +1 or anything to it.
Oh, okay.
But you're not able to use any of its magic capabilities other than the fact that it's magic and will not rust in a rust monster or whatever.
Right.
Gotcha.
So I see that. Wait, didn't we have
Yeah,
a
spearhead.
sword?
Yeah.
There's a sword, a spearhead, and a breastplate.
Yes.
I completely forgot about those.
And actually, there was also something else. There was a
Cloak?
yeah, a cloak, basically.
Yeah.
So you take out the spearhead, you take out the armor, and you take out all the items, and so she does her whole steez, and she says, "We have here a magical longsword. As I said, same as the axe over there. It will definitely be useful for anyone who enjoys the use of bladed weapons, longswords, etc. This here," she taps the breastplate. She says, "This is mithril.
Ooh.
That is extremely light and flexible. It does not give you any more extra protection compared to a breastplate of any other common metal, but it's incredibly light. It's magical, and a breastplate, you can see how thin it is. You can hide it and wear it under normal clothes."
Nice.
Out of character, how's that rate against half plate?
Gives you a dexterity bonus of 2 with a base AC of 14, so it can give you a maximum of 16 armor class.
And dexterity is not my thing. This sounds like a kill item,
Mhm.
or a stripey item.
It is medium armor, so you have to have medium armor training in order to use it.
Kill or stripey have that.
I just got
I'm
light.
looking. I have light, medium armor, and shields.
Okay, yeah, Kilb, you could totally wear a mithril breastplate
Yeah.
Under my shirt.
under your shirt. You can be sneaky.
And
I
it
mean-
somehow shrinks magically to his size.
I mean, we could.
Of course.
We could cut it down to size and have leftovers from mithril toothpicks or something.
Mithril toothpicks.
Disposable even, because we're ballers like that.
The other thing about mithril is that if the armor normally imposes disadvantage on stealth checks or as a strength requirement, the mithril version doesn't.
Yeah, perfect for kill.
Oh,
So yeah, it's perfect for Kilb.
Is that the only way that it's magical? Or is it just by being mithril? Or is there some other property to it?
Just by being mithril, like a rust monster can't rust mithril because it's magic.
Oh.
And that cloak.
And the cloak. All right, so you take the cloak out, and it appears to be like autumnal leaves woven together. And Yhan actually looks at this, and she's like, "Ooh, interesting. This is not the kind of thing that comes through my shop very often." And she does a quick little identify spell, and she says, "Ah, what we have here is a wondrous item, and it will help you be more stealthy, let you hide from people more. It has the ability to teleport its wearer, along with any equipment they're wearing, within 30 feet. This will let you have the drop on your enemies.
Damn.
This is a powerful enchantment, naturally, so can only be used once per day. Not until the dawn's light comes up again will you be able to teleport, certainly, but it's very useful indeed for someone who is either sneaky or wishing to have some extra mobility to them. And this is called the Kaganesti Forest Shroud, the wondrous item that requires attunement. So when you wear this, you will have advantage on dexterity checks, stealth checks, rather. And you can use a bonus action to magically teleport somewhere within 30 feet. And then you have advantage on the next attack roll you make before the end of the turn.
Hmm.
And it's a cloak. Anyone can wear it.
Ah. I love the colors.
It's very well suited to Landrin or Kilb in like the aesthetic of it.
Kill could probably get more use out of it, and the one teleport per day would give Kilb an advantage for, distance, like arrows and stuff like that. So that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, if any of us could wear it, that's still good for anybody.
Anyone can wear it. It just needs to be worn.
Yeah, I'm fine with Kill getting that. That's crazy good for a sniper.
Right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
30 feet includes vertically.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Damn. Omnidirectional teleporting.
Basically. Oh, and the rusted lance, yes. Yhan will attempt to identify this as well. And she says, that's interesting. I can tell it is magical, but it has no obvious properties to it. It's as if... Just a moment, please. And she's kind of flipping through books and stuff.
Hmm.
Do you have any inkling at all as to what this spearhead is?
I take it off.
Dragon.
Yeah, I take it off the counter before anybody said anything. We think it's part of a Dragonlance.
A Dragonlance?
Yeah, this was in the tomb of the knight
Sarlamir.
Sarlamir. There you go.
Sarlamir's Dragonlance, you say? And you found it in this condition?
Yes, once we dispatched his reanimated corpse, this was what we found.
A reanimated corpse at Dragonlance? Some dark magic there, some very dark magic involved indeed. And she's got a little smirk on her face. And she stands up straighter and says, I have a theory, at the very least. I believe that, for one reason or another, this Dragonlance has been rendered magically inert by a divine act of one of the gods. I cannot truly give you an idea on which one did it, for what reason or why, but in its current state, it is little more than the rusted metal you see before it. It will need to be sanctified in some way, or perhaps a hero must take it on a quest and prove his worth, and he'll be granted one of the most powerful weapons on Kryn. Certainly it's of no use to myself. I'm hardly going to be earning any favors from any of the gods who are most likely to be blessing a Dragonlance, but that's the best I can offer as suggestion.
It's enough to work with. I thank you. And I pocket it.
Okay, you pocket that.
Also, the axe is not in the party inventory unless I'm blind.
No, you're not blind. It was not put in that thing here. Just give me a second. I gotta find it.
Mhm.
Where
The
you
last
see
thing it
the
is in there.
party inventory.
The party button or party sheet button under tools.
Oh.
Yeah, there's stuff in there, clothes, some alchemist flasks, alchemist fire, I should say.
Yeah, you can drag things over to your own party sheets, or not party sheets, but drag them over to your own character sheets, I should say.
Yeah.
Does anyone else feel like was anyone else eyeing that long sword? I feel like I could replace my rapier with that.
I don't know if you have training in longswords.
I do.
You do?
Ooh.
All right then. If you have training in longswords, you can absolutely do that.
So I don't mind taking the Forest Shroud, but if anyone wants the Mithril Breastplate, I don't want to take both of them.
The dexterity bonus is kind of pointless for me in Edge. It's less AC
Yeah.
than I have now.
If you can wear both, then it's just all the more advantage for you.
Yeah, basically the mithril breastplate is best suited for you, Kilb, and the forest shroud is good for anybody, but thematically it seems best for you as well.
Yeah, I really don't mind like you getting both, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Or if you do want to just do one, I guess I could do the cloak.
I also forgot. KyMoon, you obtained a special item, the Favor of the Heroic Steed.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was wondering if I had to use that during that last fight, but I remembered. Yeah, I still have that on me.
Yeah, is that in your character sheet?
I think I added it last section, but let me double check.
Yeah. You have 2 charges of the Favor of the Heroic Steed. To heck with it. I'll just search items. What do you mean, act?
Yeah, I definitely want to see how useful that'll be in a situation that we can use an undead ally, because they're undead, right?
Technically, they're not. They are just spiritual.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Oh my god. Aha, here it is. Battle axe. Beep. Okie dokie then. Called a majestic battle axe.
I have a question about the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was to theoretically wear it and then I wild shaped, does that affect my wild shape form, or is it only when I'm not in wild shape?
No, it would actually work while you are wild shaped, because it doesn't say that you need to speak a word. You can just, as a bonus action, you can do it.
Okay. Huh. Interesting.
Okay, so given this neat, majestic axe to Buster, and you're going to attune to it, right?
Yep.
Alrighty then. Excellent. Everyone attunes to their magic items. Everyone has them in their inventories.
You have to do anything to attune to it?
It's just going to take an hour's worth of time in a short rest or long rest to do it.
Yeah. We can do it anywhere, like outside of a combat.
Yeah, basically. And, you know, we can also take this opportunity for everyone to level up if you guys want.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So hey, Dungeon Master.
Yes.
Is there a class I could probably cross-class into that would make sense at this point?
Hypothetically, you could multi-class into anything that you have the stats for. Let me just double check and see what fighter gets at level 6. Oh, you do not want to move out of fighter.
Okay.
Because
Oh,
you
yeah, I see it.
you get an ability score improvement. So, Jay, since you level up, you get to put either 2 points into one stat or 1 point into 2 stats.
Right. I have to drag the level onto myself real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I clicked a different thing, and I don't know if I'm doing this right. There's like a level up like menu.
I have no idea what you're talking about, my friend.
Hold on. If I clicked Paladin level 5 and it brought up like
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
Yeah, no, don't do that.
okay.
You just want to you want to go into like classes, search for Paladin or whatever your thing is, and from there we will check everyone out. So, Paladin. Level 6 Paladin, you obtain Aura of Protection.
Mm-hmm.
So the Aura of Protection means whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to your Charisma modifier, as long as you are awake.
It's pretty sick.
Nice.
That is pretty sick.
What's the rule on the ability increase again? Sorry.
You can either put 2 into 1 stat or 1 into 2 stats.
Can I go past 18?
Yes, maximum is 20.
Which bard are we using? Is it Tasha's or Xanathar's?
I believe Tasha's.
I did 1 into strengths and 1 into constitution.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. Done a lot of Constitution saves.
That is true.
Not getting much from this level up.
Yeah, number 5 is the big one for most folks. Why am I not seeing anyone adding hit points to things? 1 second here. I gotta make sure that people's hit points are actually being added proper. Yours were?
Yeah,
Mine did
went
go
up
up.
to 51 instead of 44.
Oh, okay then.
What my max was.
33.
Oh yeah, average hit points for additional added to 8.
Oh, okay. I'm just the one who didn't get any of that information. Weird. Okay, let's take a look at Ranger. See what fun stuff the Ranger gets. At 6th level, favorite enemy improvement, natural explorer improvement, depth explorer improvement. Okay, so
Yeah, I was looking at it. I get to walk faster.
yeah, you gain 5 extra walking speed, and you gain a climbing speed and swimming speed equal to your walking speed. That means you don't have to make any checks for climbing or swimming in normal situations. Let me just take a look here. Speed is 35. Let me just... Boop, 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 boop. And special move. We have climbing speed and swimming speed. Beautiful. That's Deft Explorer instead of the other one. And favored enemy is replaced with favored foe. This feature's extra damage increases to 1d6 at 6th level. So your favored foe ability is a bit more powerful. It's actually stronger than Hunter's Mark.
Oh, that's crazy.
Unless Hunter's Mark levels up at certain points. Check.
So good.
I can use that at a higher level to get more of a bonus.
Oh, it's just maintaining a concentration level. I see.
Yeah.
Oh no, so wait, sorry, it's on par with Hunter's Mark now. So basically it's a free Hunter's Mark.
That doesn't cost concentration.
Indeed.
But I do have to hit first. That's the drawback.
You do have to hit first. And it only works once per hit.
Okay.
Got roving. Alright. You don't get any new spells known. You've got the same number of spell slots. But that's still pretty cool.
I gotta add my lay on hands like things. I don't know how to do that.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I've got that. We just go into, instead of group mode, we go into into preparation mode.
Oh, okay.
And now you have 30.
Yeah.
Combat mode.
Thank you.
Group, summary, actions. Group, summary, actions. You can figure out which one you like best.
That's cool.
Paladin does not obtain any extra spells, but Bard definitely gets something new, right?
Yeah, it looks like I got... Okay, I got...
You have one new spell known, and you gain an extra 3rd level spell slot. And a
Yeah,
Bard
I've got
College
that,
feature.
which is two. There's 2 of them actually.
Ooh.
Got all kinds of crap. Unfailing inspiration.
At 6th level, your inspiring words are so persuasive that others feel driven to succeed. When a creature adds one of your bardic inspiration die to its ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, and the roll fails, the creature can keep the bardic inspiration die? Oh, holy hell. That's good.
You keep it till it works.
You keep it till it works.
And then universal speech, where I can once a day make myself intelligible to anyone.
To any creature, choose one or more creature within 60 feet of you, up to a number equal to your charisma modifier. The chosen creatures can magically understand you, regardless of the language you speak, for 1 hour. You cannot use this unless you cast a long rest. Once you use the feature, you cannot use it again until you finish a long rest, unless you expend a spell slot to use it again. You just have free use of tongues. That's awesome.
Nice.
Bard's OP.
Bard of Eloquence is, anyways. Any idea on what new spell you want to know?
No, I gotta look that up.
Okay.
Working on that in another in a browser window.
No worries. Oh, at 6th level, you gain the ability to use musical notes or words of power to disrupt mind-influencing effects. As an action, you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your next turn, and then you and any friendly creatures have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Oh right, counter charm too. Like that's so. There's so many things.
There's a lot of stuff that you've learned that you have, yeah. And then Landrin at level 6. Let's have a look. I typed Landrin instead of Druid into the search bar. That won't help.
Probably not.
Ooh, you get a Druidic Circle feature at level 6.
Oh, nice. I need a new one of those.
Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow. At 6th level, home can be wherever you are. During a short or long rest, you can invoke the shadowy power of the Gloaming Court to help guard your respite. At the start of your rest, you touch a point in space and an invisible 30-foot radius sphere of magic appears centered on that point. Total cover blocks the sphere. While within the sphere, you and your allies gain a +5 bonus to dexterity, stealth, and perception checks, and any light from the open flames in the sphere isn't visible outside of it. The sphere vanishes at the end of the rest or when you leave the sphere.
That sounds amazing. I want that.
Yeah, that's actually super cool. Oh yeah, and at 6th level, you can use Balm of the Summer Court more.
Yeah.
You have a total of 3 uses of Balm of the Summer Court.
Cool.
Oh no, sorry. You have a pool of energy represented by a number of d6s equal to your druid level.
Oh, so 66?
You have a total of 6 that you can use.
That I can use total. Okay. That's dope.
That is pretty dope. What the heck is going on with this? 6. There we go. You can spend up to half of them in one go. That's what it is.
Okay. I gotcha. Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
And daily is correct. Perfect. Cool. Excellent. And you have another spell slot. And since you're 6th level, I think you have access to prepare another spell.
Okay. What level spell?
You gain another spell slot of 3rd level, so you can prepare spells of 1st level, 2nd level, and 3rd level.
Okay. Huh. Sounds good.
You can mix and match them however you like. The number of druid spells equal to your wisdom modifier plus your druid level. So that's 6 plus, 3? 4. 6 plus 4. So you can have 10 spells prepared in any combination of 1st level, 2nd level, or 3rd level.
Okay. I'll probably have to reevaluate and prepare them all. Since I have more slots to kind of play with, I'm probably gonna prepare them differently for the next time.
Absolutely. I recommend Call Thunder or whatever it is. Call Lightning, that's the word.
Call Lightning, yeah.
Call Lightning, that's super good.
Okay.
A storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall, 60-foot radius, centered on a point you can see in range. Choose a point that you can see under the cloud. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature in 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw, and you take 3d10 on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Wow.
On each of your turns until this spell ends, you can use your action to call down lightning in this way again, targeting the same point or a different one.
Nice. Heck yeah.
If you are outdoors in stormy conditions, when you cast a spell, the spell gives you control over the existing storm instead, which increases the spell's damage by an extra d10.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's like thundering outside and you're out there, you can be like, my lightning now.
Right?
Unlimited power.
Welcome to my storm.
It's incredible. It's beautiful. All right. Let's see. It's currently 7:40. So I think we want to give folks some time to do some like character interactions with one another, or NPCs that they want to hang out with.
Okay. So, where are we right now?
You are still in Calaman.
Okay, we're in Calm. I guess we should check with everyone around the area, see how things are kind of going, see how people are like feeling and stuff. Because, I mean, Landron probably want to take a break, just kind of wander around, see how things are going for everybody. Because, you know, there's been a lot of threats that have been coming up, you know, in all different places, and I've been concerned about the townsfolk and stuff like that. So yeah, I just kind of interact with the NPCs for a while.
Okay. So you're just kind of hanging around, mostly with the people from Vogler, because those are the people that you know. And you kind of get a feel that folks are kind of mostly, like, kind of scared, but at the same time, kind of glad that they were outside the city walls, that they were obviously not important enough to bother with. Like, at this point, they're just refugees. No one's going to really care about them.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, like, the actual war comes to them, and in which case, you know, so long as they're not actively fighting, they should be fine.
Okay, so they're kind of settling in a little bit and just not getting... Nobody's overwhelmed by what's going on. Everyone feels relatively safe.
They feel relatively safe. They still do indeed, like, they're a bit freaked out that, okay, what's gonna happen now? The city's leadership has kind of just been killed. What's happening next? Who's in charge now? Is it just the marshal? Are they under martial law now? They kind of basically were anyways, but what's the deal? Lots of questions is kind of the vibe that you're getting.
Okay, yeah. Well, I just sort of try to, you know, keep their spirits up a little bit. You know, if they need to find a temporary person amongst them to kind of keep everything in order until they can reestablish leadership because of all of the happenings that have been going on, and understandably it's going to take some time. So maybe try to marshal some of their, you know, maybe strongest fighters, or someone that's willing to take responsibility for the group of, at least the group of people from Vogler, something like that.
For the people in Vogler, you've kind of got Yalm is the person who is who people are rallying around in the current absence of Mayor Raven.
That makes sense, yeah.
But other than that, you know, folks are doing okay. Yalm is trying to keep people's spirits up, trying to keep some folks distracted.
Good. Distraction's a wonderful thing.
It's a very wonderful thing. So we've got a good feeling what Landron's kind of doing in the coming days. Just kind of making yourself helpful.
Exactly.
Let's... Who am I going to pick on first? Any volunteers for who wants to do a little scene, either with an NPC or another buddy?
I don't know if it would be with an NPC. I know that I've been kind of meaning to do this, but I need to send like a message out to the group of hunters that I belong to and kind of explain why I haven't come back. And
oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. Like I was just going to a funeral.
And now a whole bunch of shenanigans have happened.
You got swept up after that. Yeah.
So I wanted to like get a message out.
Yeah, you can
Carrier pigeon. I don't know. Is there...
carrier pigeons are definitely around. My question is, so like you're with like a group of like an enclave of hunters, basically, an enclave of rangers. There's probably some folks in there who know how to speak with animals, like they just got speak with animals as their whole deal, right?
Yeah, I guess that would definitely,
because that's a ranger thing. If that's not something that you specifically can do, you could probably ask Landrin one day to be like, hey, when you're getting ready, can you just prepare speak with animals so you can tell a bird to do a thing for me, maybe?
I do have to speak with animals.
You do have speak with animals?
Oh, that's for sure I did.
You know what? I now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure you do, and it's just like part of the things we've given you, like primal awareness instead.
Nice.
Yes. Right, as third level, you have an additional spell, which is Speak with Animals.
There we go. That's where it is.
It doesn't count against the number of spells that you know. So yeah, you can cast that spell without spending a spell slot once a day. So you just like cast Speak with Animals and talk to a bird, and you're like, "Hey, can you go to this spot over here and tell my friends why I'm not there?"
Yeah. Tell them not to worry. Well, maybe.
Okay, I have a very important question for you.
Okay.
What kind of bird is it?
Hmm.
An unladen swallow.
An African or a European swallow?
I don't know.
I want to look up birds. I mean, I could just say it's like my favorite, which is a red-winged blackbird.
Yeah, we'll just say it's a red-winged blackbird. You just got this red-winged blackbird, and you've got Speak with Animals, and the red-winged blackbird is like, hi there. I don't normally talk with people like you. What? That's weird.
Aw.
Oh my god.
gotta-
Bird voice.
I gotta give you guys character options.
I like it. I like
Oh.
it.
There's a little bird friend.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you could send out a message for me.
I don't mind helping you out with that. Where do you need me to go?
Oh yeah, it's not too terribly far. Oh, this is out of character. The only places I know are Vogler. So I guess
Yeah, I mean that's okay. Like you can just like describe it as like, literally as the bird flies, it's like I don't know, however many.
So it's
I'll
about
figure it out.
yeah. Oh, it's in that direction. No, let's see. It's about northeast of Vogler. I would say probably a couple days trip, or not too far as the bird flies actually. Yeah, so it would probably be about a day's flight.
Oh, that's not big. That's not a problem at all. I've probably done farther than that just going to visit my grandpa.
Aw, well, where does he live?
He doesn't.
Oh,
It's
My
okay. He was old. He was 3.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
That hit me so late.
I'm sorry. I was just
Great
like,
improv. I love that.
but I'm more than happy to do that for you. Am I looking for other kind of non-feathery bird people like you, or am I looking for the weird ones without like any feathers at all? Or am I looking for like the one other big bird fella?
We don't have any bird fellows with us, and I'm the only one that looks like this. But the rest of them are mostly humans. If you know what those are, they're all around us right now, actually.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know the ones you're talking them upwalkers.
Yeah, and they'll most likely be in the woods, or deep in the forest of the area, and they'll be wearing cloaks very similar to mine.
Okay, I can do that for you.
All right, I would just let them know that I'm okay. I'm not, like some very serious things have happened, but I've decided to help out the people of Vogler. and
Your
so
goose
I'll
is
talk-
not yet cooked.
Yes, that is a good way of putting it.
I don't know what a goose is.
It's you know what a duck is?
Oh yeah,
It's like a big duck.
sounds like an asshole.
Yeah, I think they mostly are.
Okay, I'll go do that. Bye. And
Well, thank you.
he just flies off. Meanwhile, anyone around you has just been hearing you going like, just like a whole bunch of twittering and whistling sounds coming out of your mouth.
Doing the Woodstock thing, yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so you send a message off to your enclave back home. I'm gonna pick on Buster.
I'd like to pass. My brain is not here right now.
Well, okay. I will say one thing though.
Yeah.
You really like your new axe. A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a character choice that is being made for you.
That's fine. I was gonna make that choice anyway.
Good.
Yeah.
All right then. Stripey. Is there anything you would like to do, my friend?
Yeah, actually, I'd like to have a moment if I could.
A moment. You can have as many as you want.
Yes. So Stripey is feeling very kind of like run down by all the events, and he's felt kind of like driven in kind of ways against his nature to a certain degree. So he's getting really tired. Like he doesn't show it because he's very outgoing and stuff, but he's at the end of his rope actually. So the first thing that he does after leaving Yhan's place is just to go to the closest pub, but not to drink or not to play or anything, just to like kind of rent a room for a second and have a little time with the sword, I guess, like to get to know it, or I don't know, however attunement works. But
Go into
mostly,
a room alone with the sword, Stripey.
yeah,
Goes into the room and polishes his sword, as we know.
this is not innuendo at this particular junction.
Just staring at it, polishing it lovingly.
But then
It didn't shine the sword.
yeah. Oh, okay, guys, okay.
We're having a very serious moment for Stripey here.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just teasing.
Like while doing this, he just kind of like falls asleep. But then after a while, like he gets up and goes over to a table where there's a lot of like cups and mugs and stuff because it's a pub. And they're all kind of knocked down. And then he starts just kind of like idly taking each cup and putting them upright, putting them in a row. And then a cat comes along. And this cat walks up and just an ordinary cat, but he sees this row of mugs and whatever, and just starts, like cats do, knocking them off the table. And Stripey is kind of annoyed by this, and he starts picking them up, putting them back, and this cat just like stares directly into Stripey's soul, like looks right in his face, and like without breaking eye contact at all, knocked one of the things off the table with his paw.
Oh no.
Knocks another thing off the table with his paw. And Stripey is not happy about this. But and puts it up, and so this goes back and forth a number of times until he's at the end of his rope and just kind of sits down and slumps down. And one last time puts them all up, and then the cat stares into his soul some more, and Stripey just snaps and just takes his arm and swipes all of the cups off the table himself.
No.
And then the cat jumps down and picks one of the cups up and puts one of the cups back on the table with its mouth. And then turns around and looks at Stripey and kind of gives a nod and walks away. And then Stripey wakes up.
That was you were sitting on that for a while, weren't you?
A little bit.
Oh, that was super good, Rowlga.
Yeah.
Take a point of inspiration.
Yeah, so I'll let you kind of assume or whatever what that was about. But I think Iggy knows.
Sounds like my cat, honestly.
But after this, Stripey goes out and just and is in a very partying mood. Goes out and just like, orders a couple rounds. I don't know. Is there anyone that he might run into there at this pub?
I can open that up to anyone. Would anyone in the group be at the pub?
Yeah, I think Landron might find his way over there after, it's later in the day and everybody's just kind of looking for something to gather and, try to enjoy. So I kind of follow them and, I share a drink with Stripey.
Okay. You've got Landron there at the very least.
And I'm in a jovial mood. I buy him around, pat him on the back. We all like reminisce about old times.
Yeah, all the adventures.
Tell some of Ispin Grinshield's old stories.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like you've known each other for years and years at this point, even if you haven't, like all of you as a group, gone on adventures together before this point. The big one was helping defend Vogler from what was it, goblins or hobgoblin banditry. Mm-hmm. And that was where you all first met, and from there you kind of had the freedom to like do your own thing, do some things together. But you've all definitely probably done a couple of things with one another that were separate from that.
Yeah, that's true.
Before now, I mean.
Look over. Oh yeah. I look over to Stripey and just be like, remember when that's all we had to worry about was goblins?
Yeah, those were the days. And now we're shepherding an entire town down a river, and fighting who knows how many different armies.
What a crazy world.
A little too crazy if you ask me. It's time to get drunk, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna want both of you to roll Constitution saving throws to see how drunk you guys get.
Oh my god, okay.
Stripey, you get fucked up. Landrin, you don't remember the rest of the night.
Oh,
my
damn.
God.
I
Like-
might need someone to carry me out of here.
Yeah, no, like by the end of this night, like,
I assume I help him back to a room, and then I go off carousing with, whoever.
Just drop me
whoever
off
is
next
open
to a tree.
carousing there.
yeah, here's what happens is Stripey, you take a bat you assume is Landrin and put it on a tree branch. Because at some point you just lost track of Landrin.
But it was the thought that counts, though.
And it might not have even been Landrin. Like, Landrin, you have no idea what you did or what you turned into or what. Just at one day, like in the morning, you wake up like in a bunch of hay.
Right? Did I wild shape last night or what?
You wild shaped last night.
It was wild, all right.
It was a very wild time. Eggshell, Edge, my friend, anything exciting you want to have done?
In very eggshell fashion, I take my time off like very straight in a way. It's as if Eggshell couldn't wait to preen his own feathers,
Mhm.
off the undead dirt and all the dust. So he gets a room, I guess, somewhere, hangs up his armor, shield, sword, and just cleans it, very, very, like, in a very pristine way, like he's very proud of the way he looks in a way, like, but not in a vain way, more in a an honor.
Yeah, like he's got pride in his appearance, not because he wants to look good, but because of who he represents and what he represents.
Yes, exactly. Always be like the beacon of light.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's you could do anything. You could go like party, you could go like meet someone, have a talk, but it's always like the off time is just meditation, taking care of the way his armor looks, and maybe keeping tabs on some other planes of existence, of reality, but
Yeah, just looking through the veil with your special eyes.
mm-hmm. And then going to bed by 8 p.m.
8 p.m. for an owl. All right, no, that's fine.
Yeah, because he's like, oh yeah, oh boy, I get to go to bed early.
I did all my chores. I can go to bed early. Yay! I mean, to be fair, it could be that he needs to go to bed early because he's so tired from waking up during the day.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
There we go. All right. Beautiful. That is a beautiful thing of beauty. No, that was excellent. I love that.
Yeah.
I'll say that, you spent your time doing whatever, and then the next day, Garrett reaches out to you all, and says, hey, good morning, everybody. You're looking a lot better now compared to last time. I think we've got a little bit of briefing that we need to do between you all and Marshal Vendry. So I can give you a little bit of information here. Marshall has been wanting to speak to you guys pretty soon here. She is working to try and maintain order until that they can appoint some new civilian leaders. I sent some scouts out last night, and I've actually got a little bit of information. The Red Dragon Army has split its forces, and a contingent of them is heading into the northern wastes. Which wouldn't make any sense except for what you guys told me last night. Anyways, whenever you all are ready, I can take you to see Marshal Vendry, and we can get something sorted out.
Whatever you say. I just need some water, I think.
Yeah, we can get you something to drink. No worries there, Landrin.
Thank you, friend.
All right, then. Any objections to continuing to this meeting real quick?
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
We don't need anything in town or whatever, do we?
You wouldn't be leaving or anything. You would have the chance to get things.
Okay, yeah, we're just going straight to. Okay, yeah, absolutely.
All right then. Marshal Vendry has claimed a modest meeting room down the hall from the council chamber that was marred by Lord Soth's attack. The room holds little more than a long table covered in reports, though tall windows offer a stunning view of the city and the harbor beyond it. The Marshal is standing by a window and gazing out to the horizon. From a seat at the table, Lord Baccharis glances at you and then bitterly observes. Here they are now, Marshal. Perhaps if we hadn't put our faith in sellswords, my son would be at my side and the governor would still be alive. Anyone gonna react to that barb there?
Yeah, hold on.
Perhaps if the government didn't put its trust in Ponzi nobles, who would take the entire army out to a distraction and a diversion, everyone would still be alive.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, our condolences.
The Marshal turns and says, Lord Baccharis, you are free to leave. And the noble just kind of, does that whole sort of thing, grudgingly complying. And Vendry takes a seat, flips through some of the stacks of paper in front of her, gets out a quill and some ink, and says, I would like you to explain what happened yesterday and how the governor died. This is going to be a matter of inquiry. You are the ones who first found the governor dead, so your testimony here will be the most important. I would like to start this by saying that I trust you. Whatever Baccharis likes to claim, but I'm positive that you, in fact, did not choose to fail to save the leadership. But I do need your statements and whatever information you're able to provide to me.
We arrived ahead of the survivors of the massacre Baccharis led his troops into, to find a detachment of what was believed to be at the time Knights of Solaria.
Salamnia.
Salamnia, who had requested a meeting with the council. As we approached the council chambers, we were blocked by two of these knights. Eggshell, through his divine powers, was able to see through their guise, and they were revealed to be undead warriors. We fought past them into the council chamber, where we fought a still living knight possessed by a spirit called
Caradoc.
After nearly killing the knight that was possessed, the spirit left. We treated the knight's wounds as best we could at the time, and we were directed by an elven woman to a hidden passage behind wherever it was, that led into a tomb that contained the remains of knight, I forget his name, Sarlamir. As we reached his resting place, we witnessed the undead form of Lord Soth wielding a scepter, which had absorbed some glowing flames from a brazier down there, and he escaped through a hole in the wall that led to a sheer cliff. I assume he teleported, and we had to fight the animated remains of the aforementioned knight.
I'm sorry, did you say Lord Soth?
Lord Soth, yes.
That is correct.
Ruler of Nightland with a K from prior to the Cataclysm?
Yes, that exact one.
The very same.
Alright then, I think I'll be leaving that out of the report to the general populace. Undead people is bad enough without mentioning the leader is in fact Lord Soth, who was in the town. Some of the locals are looking for someone to blame for the terrifying slaughter, and if we were to mention the name Lord Soth, I'm certain we would be accused of trying to cover something up.
Outside of
Oh, go ahead.
outside of those of us in this room, the only one who knows is the sorceress Swiham, and I don't believe she'll be spreading that around.
No, she's an entirely different brand of evil from that. No, it's oddly, it's one of the nicer kinds of evil. She's real big on, evil must exist so that good can actually be good instead of tyranny and that sort of thing. Regardless, he took a scepter with a flame?
Yes. We
Flames of Cataclysm.
Flames of the Cataclysm. It's definitely not going in the public report. Oh boy. I need you boys to give me something a little easier to work with.
I mean, it is what it is. No undead remain in town as far as we can tell. The enemy was dispatched, and the threat now lies in the northern waste, in the city of lost names.
Well, I don't know anything about that. The Northern Waste is nothing but a deadly wasteland. If Lord Soth is heading there, then he's presenting no real further threat. And taking half of his army with him, which is good news for us. And Darrett actually speaks up at that moment and says, sorry, if you want to instead, go ahead.
I was going to ask what happens to the one knight of Salam, the one guy we saved after almost killing him.
He left.
Oh.
He just fucked off. Not his town, not his horses, not his rodeo. He fucked off.
Alright.
Understandable.
And at this point, Darrett speaks up and says, Marshal, I don't think that's an accurate statement. If they're willing to take a detachment off of their army to head to the northern wastes, that must mean there's something important up there, right? Otherwise, he could just go up there himself and look for whatever he's looking for. If it's important enough to warrant splitting the army as opposed to just crashing down on us, he obviously wants to make sure there's some protection for him.
Mm-hmm.
I've got no idea what he might be planning, but we can't just ignore this information that they brought us. And the Marshal says, I understand what you're saying, but our military force has got to focus on fighting the nearby army and restoring our government here, because otherwise we can't split our army and fight on two fronts like that.
Not with the forces we have.
And Darrett takes this moment to look to you all and says, we don't have to split the army entirely like they did. We could just send a small contingent of troops with these 5 adventurers kind of spearheading the way through. It could be, I mean, it's certainly going to be less risky than what Lord Baccaris managed to throw us into. I really hate to say this, Marshal, but you don't have much other options. You can either fight a losing battle here against half of the army and then get crushed when the other half comes back, or try a long shot, right? He kind of looks to you all for backup on that.
Landrin nods his head.
I those are our two options.
Mm-hmm.
Vendry sighs a little bit and says, well, I definitely suppose it can't hurt anyways. I think I can spin it as discovering what exactly is going on as a information gathering contingent, shall we say. I don't think it's strategically sound, but truthfully, it's probably a good idea for you all to get out of town so that the citizens don't blame you for something stupid while Baccharis is here.
Speaking of, can anything actually be done about him? He's responsible for however many deaths there were in that engagement prior to all this.
Things are certainly muddied since the governor is dead. Listen, we are fighting against a well-trained army with a much smaller force comprised of recruits who have months' worth of training. I can't exactly hold a military tribunal for a failed attack that was made without me there to point out how incredibly foolish it was. Especially since the one who okayed it was the governor who is now dead. We can raise these concerns with the new governor and with the new council, certainly once they are instated. But to do that, I will also have to do my best to make sure that... And she gets a bit more frustrated and she says, damn it, I'm not a politician. I am a soldier. I can fight an army as best I can, but I also know that if I throw Baccharis in prison, all I'm going to do is get stabbed in the back by people on the inside who think that he's got the right idea.
Huh. Well, I would ask, I guess, like in character, is there anything we can do to support you and so that the people can trust you after all of this shakeup?
I don't have any problems there. I was out on a mission signed by the governor, and I had absolutely zero chance of being able to save the people because I was away so far. The council died, rightly or wrongly, under what the townsfolk are calling your watch. Even though I'm certain they were dead before you even arrived in town, it is hard to control propaganda as it spreads without some draconian measures. And while I am certainly not opposed to a little bit of, how shall we say, strategic reassignment for people, I can't do much against Baccharis. He is a lord, though not of this province. He has title, he has influence, many things that I don't have as a military leader. truthfully, I think the best thing is for you all to leave town, go on this expedition north, find some information, hopefully good information that we can act upon, and we'll go from there. I'll be able to wrangle keeping Calaman together until a new council is formed.
Okay.
If I didn't
best
know any
thing we
better,
can do-
Marshall, I would think that we were being strategically reassigned.
Oh, that's exactly what's happening. However,
Well then,
this strategic reassignment is not strategic reassignment with engine does giant air quotes. This is, well, first off, not my idea, his idea, points to Darrett. And I'm just saying it solves two birds with one really big stone.
and that is true.
Well, we do need efficient solutions for what's happening right now until we can get things under control. Or at least you can.
Very true, very true. I would ask that the five of you leave us while Darrett and I discuss some details. I need to determine how many men I'm willing to risk on this venture. I need to figure out a whole bunch of shuffling around. Need to lead the re-election. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done, and unfortunately, I won't have enough time in the day to do it all, but I have to do my damnedest. I suggest that before you leave, you can check in the library for some information about the Northern Wastes. Get some information on what you're walking into out there, because, as I said, it is deadly.
Yep. Oh, to the library then?
Off you go. All right, then. Gonna take a little bit of time to get some research done. Anyone who wants to spend like an hour researching can give me an intelligence check. History.
Landrin does not, but he looks around at all of the books that are lining all the shelves and everything and just sort of wondering how many trees were taken out to make this library silently.
A lot more if you count the bookshelves.
Didn't think about that.
The horrors of city folk.
Yeah, the city folk, they all did it.
Buster tries his best, but nah.
Stripey is not a very intelligent person, but he goes over to the. I'm sure there's like sheet music, maybe like bardic knowledge areas of like songs of yore.
Songs of yore? Absolutely.
Maybe there's something over there that's useful.
Yeah, go ahead. It's still a history check. Well, you're not getting half proficiency on that. That doesn't... Hang on a second here. Boop, 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 boop. Efficiency is +3. Skills. History. That should still be a 1.
I should have a -1 to that because it's an intelligence check, but I have a 0 instead. So I.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no, that is all right then. It evens out. All right. Okay, so here's the information that Buster and Stripey get so far. After the cataclysm, the Northern Waste became a barren, deadly region prone to flash floods. If anyone else wants to make any more rolls to check for history, you can do so.
Let's see what I even.
I don't really see Kilb as a library person.
You might crit and find the one entry in Encyclopedia
Chromatica.
has it. Yeah.
Chromatica, yeah. Oh, I gave it a shot.
You gave it a shot. And a +5 to history, my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
he wanted to contribute.
oh lord.
There you go.
Kilb.
Kilb knows all.
Okay, Kilb, congratulations. You found the right book. And it has the right letters, and you can read them out slow. Grand ruins predating the cataclysm litter the region, though few explorers survive attempts to seek them.
You know, I just pictured this, like Kill pulls out a book that's almost bigger than him and trips, and the book falls open and he lands on the exact passage he needs.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's like, you know how sometimes when you are reading a book, there's 3 lines at the end of a page when you flip it over before the new chapter starts? That's what he found.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you know that about the wastes. And, actually, I've got a fun little picture that I can show to people. There you go, everybody. Have a look at that.
Ooh.
Why didn't I get it?
I don't know. Why didn't you get it? Try it again.
Looking at it on stream.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I didn't get it in game, but I'm looking on stream.
There.
Oh, damn.
This is what you're looking into.
Oh, flash floods, giant rib bones, tentacles everywhere. This is gonna be fun.
I'm gonna show you guys what a taco is.
I like tacos.
You might not after this. That's what I'm thinking.
That's only the name of tacos.
Well, I think that we should probably call it here for the week, just because we went late last time, and we're kind of getting up to the edge of the point of no return here.
Yeah.
Wait, I was promised tacos.
Yeah, I didn't get tacos.
You will have your fill of tacos next time. I'm gonna do the outro here, everybody. Goodbye for now. Alright, everybody, I want to thank you all so much for coming on out tonight. I need to find the outro music and get that going here. There we go. Big special thanks to our subscribers who are scrolling on the screen right now. We could not do what we do without your support. We will be back again tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for a continuation of Divinity Original Sin 2. That'll be... should be fun. Maybe I won't blow up all my friends with fire. Probably not, though. We're gonna be raiding Meowpenheimer here, it looks like. Oh, it's not Divinity. It's Tears of the Kingdom because Zombie is away. That's right, Zombie is away. It's gonna be more Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So I will not be exploding my friends tomorrow. Congratulations. We'll be raiding Meowpenheimer here. Everyone, have a great time. See y'all next time. Ciao for now.